morning. It is Monday. The girls are off to school today. We had a long weekend. We went to the lake for our girls' weekend. Saw some hummingbirds this morning. Saw that the migration was occurring, and so happy to have some. So I ran outside, grabbed the bird feeder, and mixed up the stuff for them. And I'm gonna put that outside. I'm gonna do some laundry, and then I made some breakfast. So I am very loosely, and when I say loosely, very loosely, starting to count macros again. Not for a deficit, not for a cut, not for anything, literally maintenance calories, just to be mindful of what I'm eating. I would love to lose a little bit of this extra postpartum weight, but the alternative would be to lose my milk supply, and I think if I lost that, I might just lose my marbles. So I have to choose to have a little extra fluff for a little milk production. I know you can have like both. I know you can lose a few pounds and keep your milk supply, but if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to choose to keep my milk supply. But anyway, so I'm counting macros loosely. I've mapped out kind of like what I'm eating for the day, and move on with that. Right, I was just, talking in my brain while I was folding laundry, and I was thinking about the animals that I need RP to build a fence for. So if you watch like the very first video, which I recommend not going back on that, it's not that the videos have just gotten tremendously better, but I was stuck on goats for a very long time. I really wanted some goats, and everybody I've talked to says absolutely not. Even goat owners are like, maybe not. So I've veered away from wanting goats, and now I'm stuck on mini donkeys. Then I started messaging people about mini donkeys, like to purchase one. Did not realize that I would need I'm not gonna say a small loan, although you have to get 2 donkeys. You can't just get one because they are companion animals. So you have to get 2. It's gonna be like $5,000 for me to get 2 donkeys. So I thought maybe I should just go to an auction. Maybe I could get them cheaper there. I don't know. Didn't know that donkeys were so expensive. Then, for some unknown reason, I got really fixated on the Kentucky Derby. Like very. Because the Kentucky Derby market, social media person does a great job of marketing, I guess you could say, the horses. And when I tell you, I was like, Great White is going to win it. I mean, statistically, I don't even know what he raced in, but he made it. But also, he only made it because another horse scratched, which is a bummer. But he was over 17 hands tall. I don't really know. I know the horses I've ridden in the past only are like 14 or 15 hands tall. The average racehorse is 16 hands tall, so he was 17, which then again, sometimes tall people are lanky and don't have coordination. So just because he's larger does not necessarily mean that he's faster. He could be slightly uncoordinated. I don't know. But I was set. I was like, if I were a betting woman, then I would bet on Great White. He literally reared up and flipped over backwards at the gate. And the vets were like, oh boy, cannot run this race. So he scratched at the gate, literally. I'd be so bummed as an owner. But they say he's doing great. I mean, he hopped right back up. They say he shows no signs of soreness. I mean, but you have to be a little bit sore if you just literally backflopped on the ground. Thankfully, his jockey's okay. The horse that won, honestly, they didn't really market that horse, or social media did not. But then once it won, then I got fixated on the trainer, Shuri. I think Shuri is her name. I think that's how you say it. And just in awe by her and the horses that she has trained and just like, I mean, of course I knew there were women trainers, but it's like one of those worlds where it's just not a woman's world. And now I want to go visit her barn. And then more so, now I feel like I need a retired racehorse. Not to ride, just to be the most gigantic, lovable pet. And I realize you can't just go get any racehorse. I mean, they would need to be safe around the kids, but I feel like they just need a home. And so now I keep looking for retired racehorses. We have a racing track, pretty sure that's what you call that, in Arkansas. So if somebody would just let me have their horse that does not want to race anymore, has to be sweet, barn friendly, nothing just too crazy. But yes, now I'm thinking that I need a racehorse, which is the opposite of my mini farm because those are not mini. But donkeys are perfect. If you've ever watched Seabiscuit, which I think they put goats with Seabiscuit, but if you've seen the movie Seabiscuit, I don't know about Secretariat, but you will know that they always stick those animals because they keep them company. It's like a perfect fit. So, RP doesn't know, but now we are looking. I asked him one day, I said, if an animal just happened to show up, just happened to, how frustrated would you be? It's like, I wouldn't be frustrated, I just wouldn't know what to do with it. That's a solid answer. That's a solid answer. So now I know that in the event of a racehorse, actually it was going to be a mini donkey because the mini donkey could fit in my vehicle. So can a mini cow, so can goats, so can chickens, so can, what else was I looking at? A cow, a donkey, a goat, chickens, all of those things can fit in my vehicle. So I'm going to keep him on his toes, and I may or may not have some animals here, although a horse I cannot fit in my car. So I might have to do a little delivery fee for him or her. But that's my next thing. I don't think my pasture is big enough for the horse though. But I don't even have a pasture, so who knows? Maybe we'll just move the pasture on this side of the house, and then we'll for sure have enough room. Okay, I'll turn the air on. Let me turn around in this field.
Mama, you bring this Bobby.
I did bring it.
Yeah, I saw Mom.
Oh, thank you.
Look, it's red. Yeah. And Margot, don't mix my paints together. You can do it on the paper, just don't do it in the package, like whatever it is. Have it in the locker.
No, you can have them just separate tonight.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
It's very pretty.
Look, it's already dry.
You think so? Maybe we should just lay it on the counter for safety. I don't want Bubby to eat it. Right, Bobby?
Whoa.
Says, I want it.
Can you have it instead of Mama?
All right, different variations of supper tonight. So this is Callan's. We're going to try some of these. We're going to see how that works.
What is he eating?
He's got avocado, broccoli, steamed carrots. This is the girls. So they have chicken, corn, fruit, mashed potatoes.
And I want some Callan's.
And then I have a rice bowl. So it's chicken,
I want some
black beans, corn, salsa, avocado.
Mama, I want some people.
All right, Margie, here's yours.
Can I have avocado and Callan's?
Just a second. Let's move all this stuff so that it does not
spill.
Here's yours.
Mom, did you give me all the squishy ones?
Yes, ma'am.
That was squishy.
This one might be a little slippery. You bite it a little bit. Oh, there you go. Good job.
Good job, Bubba.
Let's try a little bit of broccoli with your hands.
I have some ketchup.
Hang on.
No, true.
Hang on. Just eat what's on your plate. And then let me sit down. Oh, you're squishing it. Can you eat it? Do you want to eat some broccoli?
I want touch.
There you go. We'll just play with it for a little bit.
And see how he likes it.
Yeah.
Papa. I'm going to get the ketchup.
Okay.
You're just looking at the camera saying, what? Stop it. Stop it, boy. Stop it, boy. Stop it, boy. Stop it, boy. Stop it, boy.
Right. It's a wrap on our day. Girls are getting out of the bath. Bubby's about to get in the bath. And go night night. We're going to do another bath tonight to kind of stretch out some time. It's had a long wake window, so he's super sleepy. Hopefully we got maybe just a little bit of food in us. And we're going to go night night. Oh, I see carrots and broccoli everywhere. All right, so see you next time.